I literally cannot say or recommend training with a trainer because I don't know who that is. Saying a personal trainer is very vague, and you might get the shittiest trainer in the world, or you might get a fucking elite trainer. Hey fam, I just recently joined Swole X, and I'm so excited to restart my fitness and health journey in a different way that's sustainable and realistic. But with that said, I have a question that's been lingering on my mind and would like to hear some of your opinions on it. I've been thinking about possibly training with a personal trainer for a few months to get started and into a rhythm of maintaining a consistent routine of going to the gym. I'm not sure if a personal trainer is entirely worth it or not, and that's where I'm stuck. I know Swole X has videos and classes available, but I hope to use them as reference and as an addition to my fitness routine when I'm not at the gym. Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to let all of you answer this first because Swole X is absolutely standalone. It could be supplemental, depends on how you're using it. In terms of the yoga classes, but there's full programs that are not designed to be done with something else. It's not like you're going to do the 90-day dash in addition to other training, or you're going to do Swole Season or Scorched Earth in addition to other training, but you can use the yoga studio, of course, in conjunction with any other type of cardio or training that you're doing if you already have your own program, if you already have your own flow. But it depends on what you mean to use them as a reference. I mean, Swole X isn't something that you reference. It's more something that you use completely, but you can use the mobility sections, the Swollen 7, the yoga, in addition if you do, because we have people that come into X and that are unlimited members that their focus is, their focus is like they do marathons and stuff like that. So they use it for mostly recovery. They might not do Swole Season. Like, you don't have to do everything inside it. It's designed to be manipulated and adjusted and customizable for whatever your needs are as an individual. But when you go for a trainer, like I literally cannot say or recommend training with a trainer because I don't know who that is. Saying a personal trainer is very vague, and you might get the shittiest trainer in the world, or you might get a fucking elite trainer. So it's not that simple to be like, oh, I might thought just going to a gym and getting a trainer, it's a crapshoot. So I couldn't necessarily with good conscience recommend that you go and get a trainer because I don't know if that trainer is quality. So I couldn't necessarily speak with something general like that because personal training is such a wild west. Like, there's really no barrier to entry to be a personal trainer. Very, very minimal. So you never know what you're going to get.
Sometimes I guess there just aren't enough rocks.
So that's my thoughts initially. Plus when you pay for a trainer, I mean, any trainer that you're going to get is going to be $60 to $100 an hour. And that's 3+ times what Swole X is in a month. So you're spending a shit ton. Like, what it'll cost you to get a trainer for a month is more than it'll cost you to get Swole X for a year. So from a financial standpoint, it's a no-brainer, but everyone's different. Some people like to use them in combination, but it depends on what you're doing and what your situation is like. I mean, if you're liquid in that sense and you have the financial ability to have someone train you, that's your prerogative, but it's certainly not something that's necessary because you want to be self-starting. One of the downsides or one of the risks, and I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just pointing out the flaws in this. When you're saying getting into a rhythm or maintaining a consistent routine of going to the gym, you're going to get a consistent routine of going to a gym and being led through something by a trainer. You're not training. You're not building yourself your own autonomy. So it's one thing to have someone checking your form. It's another thing to be like, what are you going to, just because you have a trainer and you're going to the gym, you're also going to the gym and having someone else take you through X, Y, and Z. And you're doing external motivation. Where's that those intrinsic habits? So it might seem on the surface like that's the best idea, but it's not necessarily something that will work long term. But some of you can maybe feed into that a little bit more. Just some thoughts. Justin, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not trying to be like, just join Swole X. You don't need anything else ever, period. I mean, you technically don't. We have everything inside, but some people need in person for specific needs. So it depends on really what you get. You know, what kind of trainer are you getting?
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint. We go hard in the paint. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies, you children popping.